Hello, I'm Jay, owner of Volunteer Audio in Oliver Springs, Tennessee, and today I'm continuing on our video series on upgrading the lighting on our 24 Harley Davidson Roadglide. So it's going to be the same on 23.5 and newer bikes with that new Skyline infotainment system, this new body style. And today we're going to be using the Custom Dynamics Magic Strobe. It's a very easy part to install, and it's going to make you much more visible the next time you stop at a red light or at an intersection. So continue to watch the video and I'll show you just how easy you can install this on your bike. All right, before we get started, we have to have a tool to take our seat off. In this case, it's going to be a T25 Torx driver to both take the seat bolt out and the strap that goes over it. Now, on your bike, that could be a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, could be a thumb screw, or maybe you have a lock of some sort and you just have to use your key to get it off. Now, the Custom Dynamics Magic Strobe is completely plug and play. This makes it easy to install. We're not avoiding any warranties, and they lifetime warranty this part through Custom Dynamics. Just going to plug in under the seat. So you may also want a couple zip ties just to retain this in a specific spot as we go back together. So let's go to the bike, we'll get our seat off, and we'll show you how easy it is to get this installed. All right, so my first step is going to be removing the bolt that holds this little leather strap over my seat. Then we're going to remove this single bolt at the back of the seat. Once you've removed any of the bolts or retainers holding it, you just slide your seat to the rear to remove. All right, so on this Roadglide, we've already installed several Custom Dynamics lights on the back. So watch those videos if you haven't already. We've installed the tail lights. That's what they call their filler lights. We've done the bag lights on the back side of our saddlebags. We've done the latch lights that replace that reflector on the side of our saddlebag. And we've upgraded the license plate mount and frame. Also has LED lighting in it now, all completely plug and play. But to do that, we had added an adapter under the seat in those videos. It's a very easy plug and play part. Now with your new Magic Strobe, you're gonna have this little box which does all the magic, and it's gonna have an adjustment on it for different settings. That's gonna be preset to number 6, that's what it was on my last bike, and that is for LED only. Now in the directions, and we'll go there in a second, we'll talk about the other options that they have and when to use each option. Now on these new bikes, they're majorly LED, and it's already set up for that. All we're gonna do is come in here under the seat, and where our factory wiring comes over to power our taillights, we're gonna unplug this main connector. This is a very simple process that we just plug in one adapter into there. We plug the other side into our factory plug. Now at this point, you're gonna be tasked with just figuring out how you want this to lay or position under your seat. So there's actually quite a bit of room in this area. I'm gonna twist this around one time. There's quite a bit of room in this area that is just an open void under your seating. So we're gonna put this down in here like this, and I'm gonna put a couple zip ties in to hold it in place. I also wanna keep it back here so it doesn't interfere with future battery replacement. If we keep it in this area, there's not much any reason you're gonna be taking this back off. Now this little Magic Strobe box can be positioned anywhere you wanna place it in under the fairing or under the seat. And I'm probably gonna put it somewhere over in here and put a zip tie on it as well. So I'm just gonna take a zip tie, put it underneath this factory wiring. I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie around here just to retain it in place. We don't wanna leave stuff just going wherever it wants to go. At that point, everything is pretty well held in where we're not gonna have to worry about it trying to move around. The next part is I'm just gonna leave this controller that gives us our adjustment here on top of our battery tray. And I'm gonna put one more zip tie to hold it in place, just to keep it from moving around. Anytime we zip tie something, we want to take a set of flush cutters and just flush cut our zip tie. Now would be a great time before you put your seat back on to test the lights. And it's really as simple as just turning on the power to the bike and then applying your brakes and seeing if they all flash and strobe. Now I've currently got it set on option number 6, which is going to flash for 6 seconds and then go solid. But if you look on the back of the instructions, you're going to see they show you the dial on the end of the box. It tells you what each one of these options do, and really you need to pay attention to whether it's LED only or if it does incandescent and LED. In the case here, we have all LED lights, so we're pretty much able to use any of these. They have patterns that do quad strobes, a solid for a second, then quad strobe again, then solid for 3 seconds. You can grab a ton of attention with some of these options. I really like the way it comes defaulted because you want the people that are coming up behind you to get that quick strobe to grab their attention, but then you also want it to go back to solid so you're not just annoying the heck out of them the whole time you sit at the red light. But if you ever wanted to see a car coming up on you, want to grab their attention again, you could simply let off, grab it again, it's going to strobe again for 6 more seconds. This is going to make a big difference in that visibility and make sure we don't get run over. All right, I'm going to get our seat back on and we'll do a little bit more footage on these lights and show you how it's working from some other angles. All right, so while installing your seat, all you're going to do is set it down like we did earlier, making sure you pay attention to this hole and it's lining up with this bracket. Sliding it in and then letting the seat drop down to where you can put your bolt back in. I'm going to get my leather strap back installed. And just like that, we're done. Our bike's back together. And as you see, this is probably one of the most simple upgrades you could do on your Harley Davidson. And I hope this video has helped you and encouraged you to take on a task like this on your own. Again, we've made step-by-step videos for all the rest of the rear lighting on this bike. I want you to check out that series on Volunteer Audio's YouTube channel. We'll also have a link above taking you to the full playlist of all of these videos together. All right, so let's get behind it and let's check out this strobe from straight on. All right, as you can see, we've added a ton of visibility on a very easy install. Custom Dynamics does a great job of making very bright lights, and when they're strobing at you, there's no doubt you're going to be seen as long as they're looking ahead. Thank you for watching. If you want to purchase any of the parts you see on this bike, check out volunteeraudio.com. We've got sections there for everything from Chromeworks exhaust to Custom Dynamics lighting to some of the best audio systems that are available on the market for your bike. If you need somebody to help you, if you've got some questions, reach out to our knowledgeable sales and tech staff at 1-844-30-AUDIO. We'd love to talk about your bike, your build, your budget. We can put together a full lighting package for your bike or other accessories you may be looking at doing. But we're also going to share with you step-by-step install videos so you can do this work yourself and save a ton of labor money when it comes time to put it on the bike. We also give you free lifetime tech support, so if you have questions, even in the future, let's say a year from now, you've lost the directions and you want to know what the other strobe patterns are, you can call Volunteer Audio. We're going to walk you through that and make sure that we're always here after the sale to help. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video. By doing so, it's going to move us up in search results. It's going to help other people find this video. And definitely comment below and let me know what you think about the options we've done, about the bike, about the Magic Strobe, any experience you've had where your Custom Dynamics lighting has helped keep you out of an accident. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely subscribe to Volunteer Audio. We'll tell you about the latest products as they come out. We'll not only tell you about the product, we'll show it to you in action on the bike so you can make the right decision with your money the first time. Follow us on Facebook as well. If you don't always subscribe to YouTube, go to Facebook. We're in both places. And thank you so much for watching. As always, God bless.